empty escalator.
Yes.
Yes, you know, I noticed that some people from the village, they come to the escalator, they always kind of freeze up just before they step on. I didn't say that. You're actually from a small town, yes?
Right, and in comparison of small towns in the US, for example, I found that my small town is not that small. For example, there are 13,000 people, and some of small towns in the US, they are like 3,000 people. So
I've been in a small town in the United States that had 8 people. All right, and so, what? And you also brought some photographs, some special places that you think are really unique and we would like to introduce our audience to.
Right.
So let's start with the very first one.
Yes, very first one, so this is a map of Kyiv. But this is quite hard to follow this map in order to know the modern places. And one of my favorite places is Razговорный, or Golden Gate. The Golden Gate used to be, in ancient times, used to locate on the border of Kyiv, which means that Golden Gates were not the heart of Kyiv. They were not the center of the city. They were on the borderline, and they served as a gateway to the fortress. Do you know a lot about history?
Yes, actually, I had a wonderful experience. I had a very talented tour guide take me around to show me some of the very unique and special areas in Kiev, some of the secret places. And I believe this photograph is a picture of one of those secret places, is it not?
Yes. Here you can see a cat, but guess what material? Fork. Yes, right. This is plastic fork. This cake is made of plastic fork. And behind this tree and fontaine, you can see ancient Golden Gate, right? So when you are going somewhere in that area, please be very attentive because you can find so many interesting modern cultures there. For example, this culture is my favorite. This culture is called Lashatka, which is the heart. And
yes, it's a yoshik. Yes. Does anybody know what this is made out of?
Nails, from nails.
Nails.
Screws.
Or from screws.
And every year somebody tries to steal the back from the hedgehog. So at first it was with red dots, then with orange. Maybe it will help, I don't know. And also why it is named Lashatka. Who knows? I think
Lashatka is his wife.
Okay. I think that the majority of people who raised in the United Union remember that wonderful toy, hedgehog. They were so popular as Barbies nowadays. And of course you should remember that wonderful cartoons. And during all the movie, the hedgehog was thinking about a white horse.
All right. All of these pictures, since I went on the tour, are all within very close walking distance of Zolote Vorota. So this is another one, yes?
Right, and actually all these works, they are masterpieces of only one sculpture. And he is a leader of Kyiv Landscape Initiative. So Konstantin made this wonderful donkey, and that's very, very big carrot from just that tree. So this is really a great way of using that trees, not just to cut them, but to create something very nice.
There are other sculptures around in Kiev and in this area that you can find that are made from the materials right there, carved out of a dead tree or constructed.
And for example, I remember that Konstantin said in one of his interviews that at first he wanted to create a match sculpture for matches. So, because it was like a perfect dry dead tree for that sculpture. But when it was almost ready, somebody left a sheet of paper and wrote there, please make out of this tree a ballerina, because nearby a real, very famous Ukrainian ballerina lives, so she will be very, very happy to see it.
So, Sveta, tell us, is this sculpture made from this particular tree?
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, so this is the specific of his work.
He tries to use the materials that are already there.
Yeah.
And if you continue along from Zoloty Wrota, you can go toward Andrievsky Spust, and there's this little park right here.
Yeah, Designna Alleya. It's like the alley of art, I would translate it like that. And there you can actually, you have a perfect opportunity to feel how it is to be inside the smile of a cat. Because many people like to go there, especially kids. And also, now this alley has grown up a lot, and you can find many new interesting things, including fountain, including pillows. Right,
Yeah, the pillows. And I think that this sculpture in the background, or the actual playground apparatus, they've completely changed.
Yeah,
Yes,
completely changed.
it's completely changed. Yeah. And the whole area, it follows the same theme that you see here and you saw in the previous picture.
Yeah, and when you're walking in Kiev, somewhere you can find like about 8 pictures of Kyiv in front of the whole wall of the building. So know that this is also the sign that this architecture's group was working there. And finally.
That last area where the playground looks down on this particular spot, this particular little development.
Yeah, you can see this wonderful picture. Usually when you come there, you have a feeling like you are in a fairy tale. Or you can think, oh my God, I am in a Disneyland. And this is really funny because you can see a rose, a pink, a red, green color buildings. And what is interesting about it is that all the property belongs to very, very rich people. But in fact, it's been only last like 40 years. Because before, very poor people lived there. They lived in very modest huts or just wooden huts, and they were truly hard workers. They used to be potters, not Harry Potters, and they worked with steel and everything. So it was kind of very, very poor area in the city, which nowadays is home only for VIPs.
I want to say that as an American, I've never been in a city in the United States that has the variety of architecture and experimental things that you can find in some places in Kyiv. It's very unusual. In America, everything is very structured and controlled.
Yeah.
We never see anything quite like this.
Oh yes, and this is one of the favorite places to invite foreign deputies to Ukraine, because the house of Emir or house of Gorodetsky is served as one of the president's residence.
I have a question. Is it winter or because all the people are undressed and anyway everything is in white?
Well, this is one of the mysteries of this house. And it has many of them.
They're not undressed, Lucy. They have some clothes on.
Everybody who looks at it, they can imagine something different. For example, have you ever tried, Lucy, to find a crocodile there? A small alligator.
Oh no.
No? You should. This is a very, very hard task. Because like 99% people, they can't find it. But if you find, just wish just have a wish, and then you'll see that it comes true. I
can't see it. there any other special places that you would recommend?
No, I would like to talk more about this one. Look, you can compare. This house has 3 stories when you look in front. But when you go to the courtyard, you can see that there are 6 stories. And it means that many years ago they even had a way for the horses, the carts, to pass there. I think that nowadays it's possible for the car to go there. And there are many legends about the author of this house as well. And I think that it will be maybe for the next program, right?
Yes. Our time is running short, and I think we have to move on. So thank you all for watching, and we really appreciate it. And look for our next program, Summer in Kiev, at our next meeting.
Yeah. Thank you very much.